also known as FillBar, and I'm coming at you with a couple thrift store finds. So for years now, I have been going to secondhand stores, searching, hunting for all kinds of toys and collectibles. Sometimes stuff for my eBay and business, but most of the time it's for personal stuff. Whether it's a character that I recognize or I'm looking for a toy that I didn't know I wanted. So we're going to get started. My first stop was Savers. I picked up a couple things there. I picked up this original Lihua Bionicle. Now the fun story behind this guy is that originally there was him and Tahu, but their parts were mixed up. So like I was working on it, making sure I was swapping out the parts, correcting it, putting them with their respective parts. So unfortunately, I wish I would have filmed. Maybe in future videos I'll film myself at the store, like whenever I'm going through them. But we'll start off with Lihua. So Lihua, a lot of his parts were mixed up with Tahu's. So like when I first found him, instead of having his axe, he had not only Tahu's arm, but he also had his sword. He had his red hand. It was just a Frankenstein of a Bionicle. And so, yeah, I do have an original Lihua figure, but the problem was that long ago I had a dog, a puppy, and he chewed up a lot of the pieces because I was a first-time puppy owner and I was a dumb kid. So that's on me. Then this is really cool. I love Gally. Gally is my second favorite figure out of the first original series. So I love having a clear green and just a little focus there. It's not going to. It's telling me to buzz off. Anyway, I thought that was fantastic for $4. I wanted to complete the Tahu for the next person who would have been interested, but it just didn't have any of the parts. So, but hopefully somebody out there, the next person who finds it, I really hope that they're a Bionicle collector and they need extra parts, and yeah, I'm hoping. The next bag that I picked up from there was this bag. You can see Power Rangers SPD, something I did not grow up with. By the time Power Rangers went to Disney, I was falling out of it. That's when I was starting to get into The Nightmare Before Christmas. But I have to acknowledge a good toy when I see a good toy. I think he looks awesome. I wish he had the bicep swivel, but you know what? If you were a kid in 2005, 2006, like you wouldn't care as long as he looks cool and he's fun to play with. I don't intend to keep this for my collection, but I appreciate it. I might save that for somebody who wants it. Next, we have a wrestling figure. Full disclosure, I do not care about wrestling at all. I understand. It's not for me. It's not for me. I do like the story on the Toys That Made Us Season 3, where they're talking about just this basically a big fight for like 20, 30 years of like who's going to be the dominant toy maker. But otherwise, it does nothing for me. I don't even know who this is. I mean, I guess we can all appreciate some golden briefs. Gotta smack them golden briefs. So, but the reason why I picked up this bag. This is the reason why I picked up this bag. I did not grow up with Big Bad Beetleborgs. They were, by the time I was finally watching Fox Kids, that was when Light Speed Rescue was on there and all the Saban spin-offs were done. They were just focusing on Power Rangers. But I would see these. I would accumulate a couple of these once in a while, and I love purple. I think it's an awesome color. I think it's a badass color, and I love this Beetleborg so much. I think it's a beauty. I love it. I've watched a couple episodes of Beetleborgs, and it's just nonsense. And because I didn't grow up with it, I don't have an attachment to it. So, if any of you genuinely love it, I'm not making any offense. That's just me saying like, it's so bizarre. I mean, I guess it'd be fun to like get together with friends, watch it like you would a Neil Breen movie, just get drunk or something and laugh your head off. That's what I want. That's what I want to do. My next stop is Goodwill. It's mostly garbage, but there's one figure I want, and it's, if it will focus, yeah, there we go. Ride Bomber. I don't play Jazzwares. Jazzwares, sorry. I don't play Fortnite. I have no interest in playing Fortnite. Like, none at all. My newest console I have is a retro Sega Nintendo. Anyway, ergo, I think they're awesome action figures. I hope that Jazzwares Fortnite toy line is what gets kids back into physical media toys. I hope, because until toys are recognized as an art form, like my community, or if any of you are watching it, our community, they're always going to be targeting towards kids, and they're not going to make my Steven Universe film. Anyway, there's this guy. I really don't care. I don't care at all. I don't even know how they're going to age. Honestly, like these toy lines, the Transformers spin-offs that they made for really little kids, I don't know how well they're going to age. I really don't. Because most of the toys that they keep repackaging and reselling us for like 40 years later, the thing is there's something to go back to, right? Like, you appreciate the craftsmanship, you appreciate the memories it had. It has significance, right? Like, especially for toys 40 years ago, they pioneered the modern action figure. But like, who 30 years from now would be scouring eBay and other sites trying to find this guy right here? Like, the only way I could see appreciating a toy like this Rescue Bot, is if I'm a designer toy and I'm making my bootleg that makes fun of them, maybe like Smokey the Meth Van. I don't know. Then Bendy figures. Because of the Sonic Adventure 2 Battle action figures, like the Bendy figures, that was my first Sonic. And being in Idaho, like the Toy Island figures were not hard to get, and my parents didn't care to learn how to buy stuff online. So like I have a hatred for Bendy figures. I don't hate this guy. It's cute. It's just a little simple decoration, but I hate Bendy figures. Like I said, I love that Sonic figure so much that the wire started to bend and break through the plastic. So that's my experience with Bendy figures. I hate them. Please don't send them. Now, Imaginext. I know a couple of fellow toy collectors that get a few of these. They're not for me. If they made Steven Universe Imaginext, that would be the bomb. I don't care if they're stylized in a way. If there's articulated official Steven Universe toys, like, that would be awesome. I'd buy 3 copies, like one for display, one for packaging, and one for play. Another one is, I don't recognize this. Maybe this is Imaginext. Let's see. It's all blurry here. I'll tell you. Playmates. I can't tell. I don't care. It's kind of cute. They kind of downgraded the ugliness, but I would have rather gotten a Rise of the Ninja Turtles figure in there. Yeah, your figure has. I don't care. I really don't care. There's a Knight of Ren from Rise of Skywalker. I like the detail in the mask. Let me see if I can. I'm just going to turn on manual focus so I can show you. I'll have to get a macro lens. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I think that's pretty cool. But the Knights of Ren didn't do anything in the end. They were nothing because they had no plan. Except when I look at this guy with this thing, it looks more like a butcher knife, and he's gonna go after those porgs. Yeah, not bad, but still don't care. Don't worry, we're getting to the good part. I'm just going through this stuff. Here, I'm gonna focus. What even is this? He looks really happy. But maybe if he was drugged up like in Midsommar, maybe this is Buzz after Midsommar, you know? That's just terrible. It just looks terrible. It's like, what is he even doing? He looks like he's about to fall. You see that? And that does not look like jet fume. That looks like he's all like, oh no, I spilt all the Kool-Aid, all my raspberry Kool-Aid. I'm sure this was some kid's cake topper. You know, while on the subject of Toy Story, I stop at Toy Story 2. I haven't even seen Toy Story 3, but people have been spoiling it for the past 10 years. I know what happens in it, but because it was the first thing I got into, I just stop at Toy Story 2 for me. If I were Andy, I would hang on to the toys. Because of who I am, you know, I view toys as art, and I want to hang on to my art collection. Anyway, I'm derailing. That's just me. I just stopped at Toy Story 2. Next we got, I think this is Imaginext. Let's see. This is Marvel 2000. Oh, this is 2008. Okay, you know what this could be? This could be. So for Star Wars, they did. What was it? Galactic Heroes, and when Transformers came out, it was Robot Heroes. So I'm wondering if this is Marvel Heroes. I don't know. But like these stylized figures, I have an Optimus Prime somewhere. Like these are actually okay. These are actually kind of like cute little figurines. You know, like they have some articulation. I mean, there are no Marvel Legends, but they're okay. But yeah, there's Hulk. I think this is Hulkbuster. Like I see. I do apologize for the jump cut there. My camera has a stupid preset where it automatically stops recording at 12 minutes. Oh well, maybe that's a sign. I need to get moving along. We got two more to go anyway. We got this little TMNT. I don't know. Maybe it's a little figurine. Maybe it's from like a cake topper set or a little micro play set. But because I'm not finding any markings on here. Viacom. Anyway, I think it's just a little cake topper set. Very common in my area. Finally, this is the highlight. I love. I don't know anything about Bright Bomber, but all I know is that I think the character design. I think she's sexy. I think she's a sexy design. She's got her hair. She's got her ponytail and that smirk. And so badass too. She's all geared up and all that. Luckily, I bought the Rust Lord Pinata set that has all kinds of accessories. So even though this secondhand store bag didn't come with any of her accessories, I got her covered. So yeah, sorry it took a long time to get to her. I just thought that while I had all that stuff, I may as well talk about it. If you notice, I'm putting. What am I doing? Sorry, buddy. Do I entertain you? I'll be here all week. Looks like he's giving a rescue ball a little pat on the booty. Lastly, this is what I'm very, very excited about. I went to my Idaho Youth Ranch. What do we got here? We got vintage He-Man, Beastman, and what I'm very excited about, Black Star. So let's get this opened up. I want to keep you around. I'm going to keep all of you around to the end of the video. So we're going to work to the best one. So let's start off with Beastman. This is actually one of the better Beastmans that I have seen at like toy shows or like toy stops. The paint is actually not that bad. Yeah, hey, it still works. Nice. Yeah, I love it. Fantastic. We're lucky. We were lucky this day. The next vintage He-Man, and he feels very good. I wish he had his armor and the power sword, but At least this is actually pretty good condition. That's the best one that I've acquired in quite some time. Finally, Black Star. I barely know who Black Star is. All I know is that it was a fantasy cartoon before He-Man, and so when they saw that Filmation made a fantasy cartoon, they were like, yeah, let's go to him and watch this. Sweet! I just think that's so cool. I just wish I had his bent metal sword. So, anywho, that's this Friday's Fine. Thank you very much for tuning in, listening to me ramble on. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and check out my links. You can follow me on Patreon so I can afford to spend more time and money looking for all kinds of weird stuff like this. Check out my Etsy shop where I make my own original toys just to get you fascinated. I make my own action figures out of resin. That's Stevani. Wouldn't you like to see one of these in your secondhand store someday? We'll see. Anywho, like I said, check out the links, everything in the bio. Thank you very much, and until next time, just keep being you.